I'm just gonna take turns.
Should we talk about the elephant in the room?
The elephant in the room is such an ominous phrase. Like, what? There's no elephant.
Now you're stomach dropping at me trying to make a joke, dude. Are you serious? You're like, what are we fighting about now?
What's the elephant in the room? I was like, can we talk about the elephant in the room?
All right, why are you taking my line?
No, I'm not taking your gusto.
It's fine.
Can we talk about the elephant in the room?
What elephant?
What elephant, you say?
What the? Bum, bum, da 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 da, bum, bum, da. Hey guys.
Howdy.
What's up and welcome back to the Roomies Digest. My name's Christine.
I'm Mo.
And today we are going to be talking about the Tarot Readathon.
Yes.
We are
hosting it.
Once again.
Hosting a readathon.
Yes.
In July.
Absolutely.
It's from July 1st to the 31st. July of that 31st.
We were in sync for a second and then we got off.
Yeah.
But yeah, so essentially we're going to be hosting or helping to host the Tarot Readathon, which is created by our good buddy Noelle and also Daijah. And honestly, I feel pretty special to be hosting this one because this is a huge readathon. It's a month long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big deal.
And naturally,
we're on separate teams.
Obviously. Yeah. So
let's get into who's hosting and hosting what.
Yeah, let's get into the deets.
First of all, the way this readathon works is you have to join one team. And
yes, the old join one team trick.
Join one team. And those teams are, based on like the
different
types of cards,
right?
Yeah, I forgot the actual word. It's like just the types of cards that are in like a tarot deck. So you've got cups, wands, swords, and then pentacles. Mm-hmm. And then each team, they have their own traits, their own like zodiac signs, abilities, and functions and stuff that will help you decide which one you want to be on. Mm-hmm. So let's get into that.
Okay, cool.
All right, so the teams. We have the cups. That team is going to be hosted by Daijah from Daijah's Book World and Lauren from Happy Haunts Library. This is the water signs, okay? So that means you got your Pisces, your Cancer, your Scorpio. They are going to be dealing with emotions, relationships, intuition, and creativity. Their ability for their team is called Flowing Creativity. As a member of Team Cups, you may choose to match a book's cover to the tarot card's color or imagery instead of using the written prompt for that card. And you get to use that unlimited. And then you have these like upright reversed cards. And that team's upright one will be after completing your first prompt, seek out some bookish art or merch. You don't have to buy anything if you don't want it, but you can, if you want. And then enjoy just a moment outside, appreciating art and talent from the community. And maybe just send a point, and then you get points for that. And in the reverse, you have to make you have to make a list of 10 things you're grateful for, and just keep that list somewhere where you can see it, and you get points for that too.
Mm-hmm. So not only just completing prompts, like there are multiple ways to gain points in this readathon. And so kind of what Monique was saying is there's like a upright position, which is it would be like a bonus prompt, you know what I mean? You don't have to actually read a book for this. Mm-hmm. So there's an upright position of the card and a reversed position of the card. And when you do those per each class or like each team, you get 10 points. So the next team is the wands. This is my team. It's going to be me and Steph, Steph from Stephanie Bookish. This is the fire signs, and I think it's so funny that I was assigned to this team because I'm actually a Gemini. I'm an air sign, but my rising is a fire sign, and when I meet people, they always think that I'm a Leo. That is obviously who I am, okay? Mm-hmm. So these are the Aries, Leo, and Sagittariuses. We're all about energy and passion, success, ambition, and warmth, which I think does describe me in a lot of ways. But the ability for this team is going to be the fiery passion. As a member of Team Wands, any prompt you draw can be overwritten by a romance book or a book with a romantic subplot, unlimited use. So that is so fun because, y'all know I be loving my romances. And July is traditionally when I take my family trip and do a Kindle Unlimited reading vlog. So I feel like this is just going to go hand in hand with my TBR. I'm just going to be racking up points for us. I'm very excited for this one. The Wands team upright like points that we can get is at least once during the readathon, try something new. This is where, you know, the Gemini-ness comes into the mix. Whether it's a recipe, coffee order, hobby, art project, or an outfit, follow your inspiration and see where that leads. The reverse of this is going to be at least once during the readathon, spend 30 focused minutes on that passion project that you've been productively procrastinating, whatever that looks like for you. I know that Noelle wrote this thinking about me. You're not slick, kid, okay? The next one after that is going to be Swords. This one is Lexie from Books with Lexie and Kat from Kat's Chats. This is the air signs, okay? These are the air signs. So that's your Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They are all about logic, intellect, protection, decisiveness, and clarity. And their ability is mental clarity. Team Swords will receive their weekly significator prompts one day earlier than all other teams each week because y'all have the foresight, okay? Y'all have the knowledge. The upright gift for that team is, as you read your first book of the readathon, keep track of favorite quotes or annotate if you enjoy that. When you finish, share your top favorites on social media or in readathon Discord, or simply with a friend you think would enjoy them as much as you did. The reverse challenge to that is send a thoughtful message or comment to at least 2 bookish creator friends, letting them know you appreciate them and what they create.
Nice. Good way to build the community. And then the team that I'm hosting, Team Pentacles. I will be hosting along with Elizabeth from Museum Grack Reads. And this is where the earth signs are going to really just come alive, all right? We got our Taurus, our Virgo, our Capricorn. And our theme is peace, groundedness, you know, nature, wealth, growth. Our ability is going to be the abundant luck ability. And as a member of the Team Pentacles, you can pull a card with a prompt, and if you don't like it or you don't have a book that will match it, you can redraw that card one time. Each card in your overall TBR can be redrawn one time. Like, we're just lucky that way. And our upright gift, after you complete your first 2 prompts, treat yourself to a new book, place a new highway hold, you know, get a book off your wish list, you know, because you got it like that. And then reverse challenge, at some point during the readathon, we have to, you know, dust and organize our shelves. Well, that's good. You know, it's good. We're taking care of ourselves and we're making our home the way it should be. So that is all the teams and what they're about.
Let's get on to how you can make your TBR. So the point of this whole readathon is you are drawing tarot cards. You are drawing your fate, right? And you're reading books that correspond to each of the tarot cards. Now, this readathon has been around for a while, so if you've been in it before, you know the drill. But essentially, each tarot card in the deck has a specific prompt. So based on what you pull for your TBR, you know, that is the prompt that you have to read. Now, you can make a spread for as many cards as you want. You know, each card obviously has its own unique power. We have a table for that in the incredibly detailed doc that will be linked down below. So if you guys have any questions about prompts or things like that, you can look at that. But if you don't own a tarot deck, you can generate a spread on the internet. There's a link to that generator also in the doc. Or if you want to use a deck of cards, you can also use that. So there are lots of options for how you can create your TBR. You have lots of different ways you can go about it. You can also pull your entire spread all at once. So if you know that you want to read 12 books, that's crazy. But also, good power to you. If you know you want to do 12 cards all at once, you can pull all 12 in a spread, or you can just pull 1 card at once if that makes more sense to you. You're more of a mood reader. That works. The only catch is there's no doubling up for cards. So once you get that 1 card, you can't use it for another book.
Yeah, and then you just submit your points as you go. That's pretty straightforward. You just go to the Google form that we'll have down below, and then once you complete a card, submit it so you don't forget. And just, if you do a upright gift or reverse challenge, submit it as you go. Keep track of it that way. And Noelle, she likes to post, she will be posting the point updates weekly. So if you want a good, you know, average total of like what your scores are, just make sure you update as you go. I know a lot of people like to wait at the end, which is a fine strategy, but you know,
it's all right. But it kind of bit me in the butt for the last readathon, so I might have to just update it as I'm going. This time around. And yeah, you don't have to worry about there being like too many or too little people on the teams. They are so smart, and by they, you know, I'm talking like Daijah and Noelle. they're so smart that they know how to calculate the amount of points per people per team so that it all makes sense in the end. So it's very fair.
Yeah.
There are 3 ways to earn points, and there are 3 trophies awarded in this readathon. There's the Major Arcana trophy, which is each week Noelle will pull 1 card from the tarot as the team's significator, which is kind of what we talked about earlier with the other team. This will be posted in each team's Discord channels. For that week, every book read that matches the significator's card's prompt will give their team a point for the Major Arcana trophy. These books can overlap with the personal TBR prompt, so this is pretty much the only way you can like double up in this readathon. The only catch to this one is that you do need to note that it's the significator when you submit this as a point in the Google Doc. So just make sure that you are doing that when you are tracking your points.
The Minor Arcana trophy is the trophy with the page count of all your books completed. They'll be added together, and the team with the most pages read gets that trophy. So it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I feel like that one's probably the easiest one to count.
Yeah.
Literally. Okay, and then there is a new way to score points this year, a third way, if you will. It's called the Hero's Journey Trophy. This is new, and we're adding it as a non-reading element to the month in the spirit of mindfulness, self-care, reflection that the tarot can inspire, which is great because I feel like whenever there's a non-reading prompt in a readathon, it's like a nice respite if you're going through maybe a reading slump or like you just kind of want something else to do at the time. So this is a great trophy for, you know, our players here. Each team has the upright gift and a reverse challenge. These cannot be completed more than once each. Each non-reading prompt can be submitted for 10 points towards your team's hero's journey score. So that's kind of what we talked about earlier when you have the upright and the reverse. They can both be counted for 10 points. Additionally, each day of the readathon, you can submit for 1 point towards this trophy for drawing and reflecting on your own tarot card that day. So if you aren't interested in this aspect of the readathon, that's okay. It's 100% optional, does not affect your points in the other trophies. However, in the spirit of the Tarot Readathon, for folks that are drawn to it, we want to encourage exploring, learning tarot, and having it in an accessible and fun way. So the way that you do this is basic. It's simple. It's like a daily reading, right? You draw at least 1 card, 1 tarot card for yourself, read up on the symbolism and the meaning of the card, and reflect on what comes up for you. And that's it. So if you like to take it further with the journaling, meditation, or community, feel free to do so in our Discord. But that's just a fun way to also get points per day. And also, you know, like it says in the doc, the spirit of the readathon.
Tap into yourself.
Is tarot. Yeah. So, you know, really just dive in and see like what's going on with you this month.
Or that day.
That day. Yeah. How are you feeling?
That, I think, about covers it. Again, all the information is going to be down below. So they'll have the chart that, you know, corresponds with each card, each prompt. And then they'll have the Discord. I'm not sure if the submit points link is up, it's up. The submit points link is ready. That'll be down below. You can decide which teams you want to be on, submit your points, get locked into the Discord. And then, you know, we'll be out in the Discord.
Yeah, July 1st it starts. It's going to be the whole month. So get ready. Get ready for a little friendly competition.
Or some self-care.
Yeah.
Some good books read.
Absolutely. I feel like this is always a fun readathon, especially in summer, and it really gets the people going. All right. So, like we said, the links are going to be down below. All of the relevant links are going to be in the doc. So if you're looking for something specifically, all of it's pretty much up front. But if you do have questions, comments, concerns, a little bit of poetry, go ahead and ask it in the Discord. Please join so that you can go ahead and like get to know the members of your team. Get ready for the Tarot Readathon.
Tarot Readathon. Tarot Readathon. Tarot Readathon. Yeah.
I thought you were going to take it away. Or
I was going to add more, but I was like, let's just
stop it here.
Yeah. You know.
Anyway, that's our little jingle for you guys today.
Yeah, it's all in your hands now, literally.
Will you be a cup, a wand, a
sword, and a pentacle?
Sword and a pentacle. Who will you be?
It's in your hands.
Yeah, it's in your hands.
Ooh, this way.
Oh. It's paranormal. Anywho, all right, guys. That's it for today. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.